I don't know what you heard about me, but you can't get a dollar out of me. No Cadillac, no perm, can you see? I'm a VIP. Hi, Destiny family. Stick around. You will see why I have actually chosen to sing this song. See you in a bit.
Ding dong. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Okay, everyone, let's do this. 3, 2, 1.
This video is almost like for entertainment purposes. And I'm saying for entertainment purposes because you will find out the reason very soon. So, a newspaper recently reported that a Dutchman was actually reprimanded in the court. He was taken to court because he fathered up to between 550 to 600 children by donating his sperm. So they have taken him to court. Now, when I read this, people, I had to laugh because you would think about it. What is in this? Why would he actually choose to father so many children, to be involved in this sperm donation for that many children? There was nothing for me to conclude but that one, he either have a fetish, two, the pay is very good, and this is like his main source of income, or he's just a loving person. He's just a kind person who wants to be spreading, his offsprings all over the world. Okay, so let me tell you how it started. So he is a Dutchman. Well, in the Netherlands, the rule is that yes, you can donate your sperm to sperm banks, but the rule is that you can only spread it across 12 families. So you can only donate it to 12 families with a maximum of 25 children. Now, this gentleman, he's 41 years old. He has been doing this since 2007. So remember, I said that the rule is that, 12 families you're allowed to do it with, and a maximum of 25 children. The reason behind this is that, they don't want half siblings to unknowingly, get into relationships, because, these things happen. Because when you're donating, like when you are conceived by that method, you don't necessarily need to know who is the donor or anything like that. So that is why they have the rule, the law. However, this man decided that the law was not for him. So he went up to, he first fathered 100 children before they actually found out in the Netherlands. Okay, so they found out, they reprimanded him, they warned him that look, what he was doing was against the law. You would have thought that this gentleman would stop, but no, he did not stop. Instead, what he did was he went online, find all these overseas, banks that would accept sperm donations, so he could actually continue what he was doing overseas. Now, before they knew it, he had fathered between 550 to 600 children. Can you believe it? So all these people in the different countries did not know of each other. How did he get to do it? Each time that he put in an application, he would lie about how many, children he had done, how many times he had done it before. He would lie about the different countries that he was donating donating himself, a part of himself to, and everything like that. So everybody was, all happy. They were happy that they could actually, become mothers using this method. One lady actually reported it. When they did their investigation, first they actually required him to give the names of all the banks, the sperm banks that he had used in the different countries. Now, if you are thinking like myself, I am thinking that perhaps he has not even given the names of all the different countries, the names of the sperm banks that he has been using. But based on what he has disclosed, they were able to determine that he had fathered quite a number of children. Why have they taken him to court? One, he was deceptive to the mothers, to the different sperm banks that he was using, and he actually knew that what he was doing was against the law. So to deter him from doing this or from having any more children, what they have done is that they have threatened that if he actually is caught again, they would fine him, and I'm looking for the amount, £88,000 if he tries to donate again. Can you imagine? So what they are saying is that the impact of what this gentleman has done could have lasting effect on the siblings, because when you look into it, all these children are going to have like between 550 and 600 half brothers and half sisters that they know nothing about. They are saying as well that this could affect their psychosocial, I think that's the term that they use. They could affect the children in that, it could almost make you paranoid when you try to get into a relationship, because you could unknowingly get into a relationship with somebody who is your half brother, with somebody who is your half sister. So you see where the problem comes in. When I saw this story, I had a good laugh, because I was thinking, okay, is this a fetish? Is this a joke? What is this man on? Because you know that when you donate, when you are a donor in this way, you don't necessarily have to be disclosed. It doesn't have to be disclosed. I don't think it is disclosed any at all who the donor is. So if these children are out there, can you imagine how paranoid they probably will be when they try to get into a relationship? Perhaps they will have to do some tests or something to find out if they are related before they actually get into a relationship with anyone. Because if you think into it, how could anybody be comfortable with donating, between 500 and 600 times? And remember, these are what he has disclosed. And they were able to check with all those, the different sperm banks overseas and everything. And it was confirmed that yes, he was on their books and that he has been donating. And that as a result, these were the number of children they were sure that were born as a result of his donation. So when I look into it, it's not that he could be doing it to go into the Guinness World Book of Records, because what he did was illegal. So you cannot have anything that is illegal being entered into, the Guinness World Book of Records. Another reason why they could not enter it into the Guinness World Book of Records as well is that if you set a record, remember, if you set a record, perhaps you're going to have other people who are going to try to break that record. So if he was able to go up to that number of children, somebody would have to come along and try to outdo what he has done. So can you imagine what would happen? What do you think? Do you think that he should have been left to do what he was doing? Because when you look into it, as far as I'm concerned, the only reason that I can think of why he has done it is for, it's like he is seeing it as his full-time job. And perhaps it pays well, Because if it didn't pay well, I don't see any other reason why he would have gone out of his way to actually go overseas as well to continue what he was doing after he was reprimanded after fathering 100 children. He went on to father so many more after. What do you think, my family? Should they have left him alone to continue what he was doing? Whose responsibility was it? Did he actually deceive anybody? Did he actually hurt anybody? What do you think? Which party do you feel, are you feeling empathy for at the moment? Is it those children who will have to live with this because more or less, as a result of what he has done in the different countries, I would imagine that the parents will now have to make the decision whether or not to come clean to these children so as to let them be careful when they are going into relationships, to ensure that they are not getting into relationships with their half brother or their half sister. If you were in this situation, would you try to sue him as well because he was deceptive? Or would you go after the bank itself, the place, the sperm bank where you have that helped you to get pregnant? Who do you think is at fault? Is it the man or is it the sperm bank? Who would you blame? Or should anybody be blamed whatsoever? What do you think? What is your opinion on this issue, on this revelation, my destiny family? I thought that, leading down into the weekend, we are closer to the weekend, so we would just have like a little entertaining video to take us into the weekend, because when I read it, actually, I'm going to be honest with you, I had a good laugh. So I hope that this put a smile on your face, not because it is funny, because actually what he did, it's a serious thing that nobody should do. Let me know what you're thinking, my family. Leave your comments, your opinion in the comment section of this video. Until I upload another video, I say cheerios. And by the way, my family, I want to say thank you so much for your support. And I know that you prefer like outside-y, outsy videos. So just to say, that is coming. Next week I'll be on, half term. So I'll be able to do more outside-y videos. Thank you for watching this video. Cheerio.